Mary Jo. I'm going into your MaryJoMcCann.com website dashboard, and I'm going to set up a landing page, or like a blank page for you to work with. And of course, if you have any questions or you run into help or need help, just let me know. But let's just go ahead and do this. First of all, I'm going to go to Pages, click Add New. And from there, I'm just going to name this new page landing page template. And you can always go back and change this name, but for now, that's what we're going to call it. I'm going to select Use the Divi Builder to create this page, because we are using the Divi theme and the Divi Builder for your website. We just want to continue using that kind of format. Instead of just giving you a blank page, you'll be able to actually build on to what you would like on the page itself. So now that that's in the process of working here, as we wait for it to finish loading back up, the next thing that comes up for you is you can do build from scratch, choose a pre-made layout, or clone an existing page. I'd say let's go with build from scratch. So I'm just going to select Start Building, and I'm going to do this first. We'll start with, it's insert a row, so I'm just going to say let's start with a new row. We can always change that if you want it to have more than one column, but at the time, let's do that. I'm just going to X out of here, and I want to be able to build on the front end. So at this point, we can, at least, put a row in there, but let's switch over so that you can see everything visually, which would be better for, somebody that's just starting to use the builder layout. So I'm going to select Build on the front end. And it's thinking, it's almost up. Give it a chance to bring up the blank slate. Okay, so I did ask for it to build from scratch, so I'm going to go back and select that again. Okay, now here we are. So it looks like it's telling me to do this again, which is fine if you want to go to the front end first to do that. And then you can just add your row. And from there you can select what you want it to have up there, whether it be text, an image. Let's see, you can add testimonials. All of this can be added, so I'm going to say we're going to add text first. So I just type text box. There it is. You can just change your text in here, whatever you want it to be. Okay. And you can just page text here, and you can always go in and change this, the design, or the font size, the font color. All of that can be done under Design. Now under here, under Paragraph, you have headings 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm just going to select heading 2 for this, and then what you can do is, if you want to see how that looks, you just exit out of here. This can also be dragged so that you can turn it, or move it this way so you can get, and just see how that looks. If you don't like that color, you just go over to Design. Remember, this is heading 2, and under heading text, heading 2, make sure you select it, and then you can change all of the things that you want with the color. If you want it bold, what size font you want it to be. It's 26 right now. If you want that to go up, you just 28, and see how things change as you are working live in your page. Okay, and then from the color, going to be changed to that color, and then just make sure you hit Save. This can actually be docked to the side of the page or snapped to the left, so it goes like this. And then you can just, make sure you click the arrow to save your changes. And that's how it looks. Now if you want to add something else to it, you can add a new row so it's separate from this one. and then you can change it so it's 2 columns. Now if you want to change it back to 1 column, you can. You can just exit out of here, and then over here where it's got the column structure, you click here, and you can change it to 1, and then you can add anything in it. Like right here, this is where you add your modules. So it could be text, it could be an image. I'm going to say image this time, and then you can just add your image in there by selecting over here on the left your image settings. You select it, upload the image you want it to be, based on what you have here. If you wanted to, I'm just going to select something just as an example. I'm just selecting the phone, okay? And then make sure, if you don't want it to be a medium, full size, upload the image, and there's the image. And just make sure you hit the check mark, and then when you save your changes, at the bottom right here is this little button right here. You click on it and it expands out, and you'll notice you can either save draft or publish. I'm going to say save draft so this doesn't get published. But when you are ready to publish, you just hit publish, and if it's already published, it's just going to say save, and then you just hit save. Okay? So this is your landing page example. Again, if you have any questions, make sure that you continue to work on the front end of this. You can get to it by as long as you're logged into your dashboard, and then when you go to the page, and then it's also in your pages directory in your dashboard. Just make sure that you go and look at the page live, and then just make sure that at the top here it says exit visual editor. I'm going to exit out of it, but then when you want to get into it to update your page, you just make sure you hit enable, and then it takes you back in, and then you can make your changes or make your updates. Again, any questions, just let me know. And this will conclude the video tutorial for Mary Jo on how to access her landing page and make updates to it. Thank you.